Good evening to you. This is the C News Update. I'm Stacey Ann Providence. Police say a 31-year-old man is in custody assisting with investigations in the discovery of the body of Nadia Sims. Ms. Simmons' body was found by hunters less than 200 meters off Field Road in Santa Flora around 11 this morning. Police say the body of the 26-year-old woman had shown visible signs of decomposition. She was reported missing on Sunday at the Penal police station. On Tuesday, police using cadaver dogs searched a densely forested area off Ramdas Trace Extension Field Road, Santa Flora, but turned up nothing. A security expert, Paul Daniel Naho, says the population isn't mature enough to be given firearms to protect themselves from the criminal elements. Responding to the suggestion by the opposition leader, he said this can only make the situation worse.
As a society, we are not responsible enough to open those floodgates for firearms. I mean, look at this morning, 2 people bad drive me on the way here. And we're in a society that's, I always like to look at how we drive in Trinidad. When somebody cuts you off and cussing you, introduce a fireman to that. When people go into airport KFC and they're vexing the line and get into a scruffle in an international airport, I mean, as a society, we are not mature and responsible enough to open the floodgates for firearms.
He said citizens should have a right to protect themselves, but he said if the criminals want to commit a crime, they will do it without asking who has a gun.
You know what happens when they go to rob an armed security guard or go somewhere with an armed security guard? They don't usually hold a gun to them and say, hand over your firearm. What do? They shoot them in the head.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen with escalation now where, okay, bandits, all right, they have high-powered weapons, quote unquote, and all right, people, everyone armed, no problem, we'll just shoot them before anything starts. And what's going to happen? People are going to go back to the commissioner and demand he issue license for rifles now and automatic weapons. I mean, where does it end?
To sport, the West Indies Cricket Board announced the appointment of Verlin Faustin as Chief Operating Officer effective January 1st. Faustin, who is the current Corporate Secretary, will be responsible for the day-to-day operations of the business, ensuring the organization has the proper operational controls, administrative and reporting procedures. She will also lead the charge to put proper systems in place to effectively grow the organization and to ensure its financial strength and operational efficiency. Faustin, an attorney by training, has been with the WICB for the last 5 years and retains the role of Corporate Secretary. That was your C News update. For more on these and other stories, stay tuned for the C News report at 7. I'm Stacey Ann Providence. Do have yourself a good evening.